Hi guys, what's up? It's Katie back here with another OnlyFans video. Today I'm going to be talking about just my morning routine as a top creator and how I get my promoting done. I will say that everything that I do in the morning, I do all over again at night. So I post twice on the platforms I'm about to talk about. It's the same routine at night before I wind down for bed as it is in the morning. So we're just going to talk about the routine of a top creator and go ahead and get started. So when I first wake up, I get ready for the day, obviously, and I always go to Starbucks to do my work and my promoting, but I don't sit inside of Starbucks. I actually get my coffee and I sit in my car and do all my promoting. I have 3 phones. So the phone that I'm on right now is my main phone, which has my highest accounts on it when it comes to social media. And then I have 2 other phones. I have about 7 business phones, but I'm currently only using 3. The one that I'm recording with and these 2 right here. I've scaled down on the amount of TikToks and the amount of Instagrams that I keep active. I have lots and lots of TikToks. I have like over 80 TikTok accounts. I don't use all of them anymore, obviously. When I started getting decreased views on TikTok about a year ago, I was like, okay, let me scale to Instagram more. So Instagram, I used to have 42 accounts, but a lot, as in like 40 out of 42 got deleted and suspended. And that's because I used to collaborate each account with each other. And so when one account got flagged, all the others got flagged because it said that it was affiliated with an account that broke the guideline rules. So that is how I lost all my accounts. So I don't recommend collaborating, even if it's vanilla content, with each other's accounts, because if one account goes down, Instagram's eventually going to affiliate every other account. They didn't like delete all 40 accounts of mine, Instagram, in one day. It was like over the course of a week. I even got my main account deleted. That was at 190,000 followers. But I paid to get that back for a recovery service, which was expensive but well worth it. So now I'm up to 195,000 followers and continuing to grow, and everything has been good, fingers crossed, for 6 months. So, but I am super, super careful now what I post on Instagram. So after that mass deleting of Instagram happened, I obviously had to make more Instagrams. Now I sit with one Instagram on that phone, the phone that I'm recording on. That's my main big Instagram. I don't affiliate any other Instagrams on that phone because I want that to be for my main Instagram and for nothing to happen to it. So let me just go. We're getting out of the morning routine, but I wanted to explain that first because I don't want you guys collaborating with your accounts and losing them all on Instagram just because of one little post across all accounts. So that's just my advice to stay safe and keep every account separate. So, all right, let's go ahead and start with my actual routine. So we get to Starbucks and I get my coffee and I go to my car and I start drinking my coffee. And then I start on my main phone, which is the one that I'm recording on right now. And I promote on all my Twitters that are on that phone. I have 4 Twitter accounts on that phone, my phone, where I post a picture every morning. And with the picture or short form video, I ask a question like, do you like my smile? Rate my body on a scale of 1 to 10. If you haven't seen my video on how to promote on Twitter, I just uploaded it a little bit ago, a couple days ago. Go check it out. So that's what I do first. I do my Twitters, 4 Twitters. And then I go to my Thread accounts. If you don't know what Thread is, it is like an extension of Instagram, kind of like Twitter, but a little more vanilla. You can't post explicit. So I go on my Threads account and I post a picture there with a posing question. I have 2 Threads accounts on this phone that I do. And then after I do my Twitter and my Threads, I go to TikTok. I have 8 TikTok accounts on this phone. And with this phone, I record original content only. So with my TikToks, I record 8 new TikToks every single day when I'm sitting in my car. So original content, because TikTok likes when your content is original, they push it more. So I do 8 new videos. And then with that TikTok, with those 8 TikToks, I'll usually pick my favorite and then post it on my main Instagram. After I post it on my main Instagram, I take that favorite that I have and post to Clapper. I have one Clapper account on this phone. Clapper is kind of like TikTok. It's not as widely used, but I still get subscribers from it. And then after Clapper, I take that one TikTok and I post it to YouTube as YouTube Shorts. So to recap, on this one main phone, I have 4 Twitter accounts, 2 Thread accounts, 1 Instagram account, 1 Clapper, 8 TikTok accounts, and 1 YouTube channel for YouTube Shorts that I post on. Okay, let's go to this one. So this phone I used to use prior to getting everything banned. So I no longer use it for Instagram because I'm pretty sure Instagram has it flagged. So this phone is really simple. I only have 8 TikTok accounts on this phone and 1 Clapper. That's all I do on this phone. I don't have Twitter, I don't have Threads. So these 8 TikTok accounts, I send my original TikToks that I made from my main phone to this phone. And I use those same videos that I made, the same TikToks, but I go on and all my stuff is original content of me talking. So I just add captions to my talking, because usually you can get by on TikTok, like if you modify a previously used video in some way, whether that be a different song or you add captions, as long as it's different, it's marked as original content. So I go ahead and I take the TikToks from my main phone, send it to this phone. I edit all of my TikToks with captions and post them to every account, 8 of them. And then I just pick one of those TikToks once again and post to my Clapper on this account. I have 3 Clappers, 1 Clapper per phone. And then my final phone, this right here. This one has a phone number attached to it. So does my main phone, obviously. This one just works off of Wi-Fi. So this phone, I feel like there's so much to talk about and I'm just rambling, but this phone, I have, how many TikToks do I have? I think I have 4 TikToks. Yes. No, 5. I have 5 TikTok accounts on this phone. I have like previously recorded original reels from a while ago that I have stored on this phone that I just upload and put captions to when it comes to promoting on specifically the 5 accounts that are on this phone for TikTok. So I have 5 accounts on TikTok for this phone. And then I have 4 Twitters that I promote on this phone. So I have a total of 8 Twitters. I have 4 on my main and then 4 on my backup phone. Same thing, I just post a picture or short form video and then I post an imposing question that gets people talking. I have 3 Thread accounts on this phone. So I go ahead and do the Thread accounts after I do the Twitters and the TikToks. I have a Clapper on this phone, so I go ahead and do the Clapper after I do all that. And Instagram, I have 5 Instagrams on this phone. So I go ahead and post the original content with the added captions on all my Instagrams. So I know it seems like a lot. It's about an hour to 2 hour long process every morning, but I also do that at night. So I'm promoting about 3 hours a day, 3 or 4 hours a day. On a good day, I get about 150 subscribers. Now, I will say that I either put my first month for $3 or for free, because anything on my wall is more teasing instead of nudity, and they have to pay for the nudity in the inbox. So it just depends on what promotion I'm running. Sometimes I'll do the first month for free or I'll do for $3. So that's why with having such like a low acquisition price that I am able to get so many subscribers within one day. I'd say like a good day, like I said, 150 subscribers. I've pulled 200 new subscribers before. A bad day, I would say I at least still get like 30 new subscribers, 30 to 40 new subscribers, which is totally worth it. I forgot to mention, I also have a Facebook page for my business, but I haven't been posting as often on that just because obviously I have a personal Facebook, and I'm always like not sure if my stuff is gonna pop up on my grandma's feed or on my parents' feed, so I try to keep that separate. You know, if it pops up on Instagram or whatever, like that's a little bit different, but like my Facebook is like where I'm more family oriented. And so my business page on Facebook, I'm worried if it goes viral that it's going to pop up on my family's Facebook. So I keep that kind of low key. Very vanilla there. But that one is on my main phone. So let me try to add all these numbers together and recap what we got. So 6 Instagrams total. 21 TikTok accounts total. 8 Twitters. 3 Clappers. 1 YouTube. And 5 Thread accounts is what I do every morning and night. Times 2. So that is what I do. That's my morning routine. I wanted to make this video to just give insight into how much work it really does take to make good money on the OnlyFans platform. I feel like it's mistaken, especially by newbies, when they're like, oh, I can post 3 TikToks a day and like that's gonna take me to the top 0.1%. That's not necessarily true. I hardly know any top creators that post only 3 TikToks a day or 3 Instagram posts a day. All the top creators I know have multiple accounts, and if they don't have multiple accounts, they have a couple that are already built up, that are bigger. But if you're just starting out and you're trying to build and everything, like my main Instagram account is my breadwinner. It's my 195,000 follower Instagram account. It has my main link. You know, when I'm on TikTok, I direct everyone to my Instagram. So that's where like my big funnel is going. And that's why I keep it super vanilla, because I never want to lose that Instagram. So all my other Instagrams are small and minimal compared to that one, because obviously I just made them about 5-6 months ago when I lost all my others. So that's all I have for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it gave some insight. I'll go ahead and link my coaching Fansly down below if you're interested, along with all my socials. And until next time, we will see y'all later. Bye, y'all.